In 2022, the rise of LIV Golf is one of the biggest topics in not just the gentleman's game, but in sports. There is a divide among players, fans, and analysts about the ethics behind supporting a tour associated with a Saudi state that has allegedly violated human rights. However, the counter-argument is that LIV Golf is challenging and exposed the PGA Tour's player earnings program over the years. So how much money are the LIV golfers making that is enticing the world's best to jump ship? In this video, we look at the 12 players that are earning an insane amount of money from the Lucrative Tour. Before we begin, the list was determined based on the players' earnings this year and the reported contracts signed to lure them to the tour. Let's begin. Number 12. Eugenio Lopez-Chacarra. Imagine being a college student and having the opportunity to make generational wealth in your profession. Would you take it? That was a decision that 22-year-old Spaniard Eugenio Lopez-Chacarra was facing last summer. The guy was about to enter his senior year at Oklahoma State when LIV Golf changed his life. Instead of playing out his senior season with the Cowboys and continuing to build on a budding amateur golf resume that saw him rise to number 2 in the world, Lopez-Chacarra signed with LIV Golf. Has it paid off? Eugenio has made 6 starts, earning $4,807,000 on his own thanks to a 3-shot win in Bangkok. He also earned $1,375,000 in team bonuses to come in at $6.182 million in his first year as a professional. Eugenio is officially number 8 on the LIV Golf money list. Yes, LIV Golf made this young man an instant millionaire. Number 11. Talor Gooch. Gooch is a soft-spoken, polite, blue-eyed gentleman that should be a poster boy for golf. Before LIV, he toiled, ranking 35 in the world rankings, and toiled in obscurity. He decided in the summer to take up the offer to play at LIV London and then return to the tour. However, Gooch was suspended by the PGA Tour, compelling him to go all in with LIV. Gooch signed a 2-year contract with LIV Golf for the 2022 season and 2023 seasons. He certainly has nothing to regret financially. Gooch was just about even with his earnings from the 4 Aces team wins, totaling $3,062,500, and his individual performances at $3,312,000, earning a total of $6,374,500. Before the move this summer, the man only made $9.5 million on the PGA Tour. Yes, your math is correct. Gooch made 2/3 in one summer what he made all of his career. That's just insane. Number 10. Peter Uihlein. Peter Uihlein has been grinding for more than a decade on the PGA Tour when he decided to reach out to Greg Norman. In 126 tournaments, he had made just more than $4 million on the PGA Tour after turning pro in 2011. Uihlein, who never won on the PGA Tour, has found his footing against smaller fields on LIV. He has finished runner-up in 2 events, as well as 4th in the opener in London. Despite 2 finishes in the 40s in a 48-player field, it is good enough for over $7.3 million. Reports indicate that he earned another $4 million in bonus for finishing 3rd in the season-long individual point standing. Yes, LIV Golf changed Peter's life. Number 9. Branden Grace. The South African decided to join LIV Golf and is happy with his decision. Branden revealed the reason to Sky Sports, stating, "Some of us want to play less. That is what we ultimately wanted to do. I play 33 tournaments a year normally. If I can get down to 25 tournaments a year, it's amazing. I get to spend more time with the family and things like that." Another reason why the man is so happy is when he checks his bank account. Grace made big money early, finishing 3rd in LIV's opener in London before winning the 2nd event in Portland. Since then, he finished 13th, 12th, 18th, did not play, and tied for 28th. However, this is LIV Golf, where you get handsomely rewarded for your effort. Branden still banked $6.5 million for individual events and $1.125 million for his team, with a total of over $7.6 million. That is mind-blowing. Number 8. Ian Poulter. The 46-year-old veteran English golfer can be considered one of the pioneers of the Rebel circuit, which had shaken up the sport with its arrival. Veteran English golfer Ian Poulter said it was the brand and the vision of the LIV Golf Series which led him to join the rival league. Poulter won 17 tournaments across multiple tours around the world. As a pioneer for the tour, Poulter cashed in on his decision to join LIV, earning him over a $20 million contract. Poulter has struggled on the tour, but the struggles in LIV Golf is still big money, with him winning $1.6 million in individual prize money and $625,000 in team prize money, totaling $2.2 million. Wow, what else can I say? Number 7. Charles Schwartzel. Schwartzel was a rising star on the PGA Tour, having won the Masters and the 2016 Valspar Championship. Although he's lived a comfortable life, having earned $21 million on tour, he's never won $3 million in PGA Tour prize money in a year. However, by winning LIV London alone, he pocketed checks worth $4.75 million. He received $4 million for the individual title and $750,000 for being part of the winning team. Yes, in 3 days in London, he made about 1/4 of what he made in 20 years. Schwartzel went on to bank a total of $7.135 million thanks to 3 top 10 finishes in the final 3 regular season events. Number 6. Patrick Reed. Patrick is a 9-time PGA Tour winner and broke through at the 2018 Masters for his lone major championship. On the LIV Tour, Reed played one less event than most of the top players, but cashed in with Johnson and the 4 aces, earning $3 million in team money and $5.1 as an individual to jump into second on the LIV money list with a final total of $8.2 million. The 32-year-old was third in Portland, fifth in Bedminster, and second in Bangkok. Patrick is reading a lot of zeros on his bank account for sure. Get it? Number 5. Sergio Garcia. The Spaniard admitted in an interview with ESPN that making the transition to LIV Golf was not easy, but the opportunity was too hard to pass up. He stated, "At the end of the day, you feel like you've worked pretty much your whole life for something. This was the opportunity that you've been waiting for and working towards for 30 years. After struggling and finishing 24th and 26th in the first 2 events, Garcia found some form over the last 5 events where he finished inside the top 10 4 times with a pair of top 4 finishes. That bagged the Spaniard a total of $5,378,786 just to squeak into the top 10 for the season. Garcia also received an undisclosed signing bonus to make the switch as a high-profile player. Yes, Garcia's bank account is surging with LIV Golf. Number 4. Brooks Koepka. Of all the players on this list, Koepka looks worse based on his switch to LIV Golf. He stated in February 2020 when the tour was rumored, "Money doesn't matter. It's not something that's important. I just want to be happy. Money's not going to make me happy. I just want to play against the best. If somebody gave me $200 million tomorrow, it's not going to change my life. What am I going to get out of it? I already have enough money that I could retire right now, but I don't want to. I just want to play golf." Well, about that. Give the guy a break. It was before COVID. Brooks raked in between $90 and $110 million in signing bonus and won $6,776,100 on the tour. He won 1 tournament and finished top 10 in 1 event. Number 3. Bryson Dechambeau. In an ironic twist, Koepka's longtime rival also made the switch to LIV Golf. After signing, Dechambeau appeared on the Country Club Adjacent podcast and was told by a host that he had a $125 million smile. Dechambeau made sure to jump in and make a correction. "That's a little low," he replied via Golf Week. "I'm not going to say the details. I mean, for what's reported, it's somewhat close. It's a 4.5-year deal. I can definitely tell you that, and a lot of it was up front, which is great." Bryson has struggled on tour, but still made $2.7 million. Bryson admitted that the signing money was used in his foundation, real estate, building a multi-sports complex, and taking care of his family. I wonder if Bryson can take care of me. Number 2. Dustin Johnson. DJ signed a massive deal to lure him away from the PGA Tour. Johnson signed a deal for around $125 million to become one of the prize players on the tour. Johnson was not fazed by the switch because he produced instant results on the tour. DJ won the season-long individual championship, claiming the $18 million bonus prize. The 38-year-old made a total of $13.6 million in 7 events, $10.5 for his individual efforts, and another $3 million thanks to the performances of his stacked 4 aces team. The team won 4 straight team titles midway through the season. Man, that's an insane amount of money. Number 1. Phil Mickelson. Mickelson is a 6-time major winner and the most high-profile golfer signed to date. The deal that brought Mickelson to LIV Golf could be worth roughly $200 million. Yes, you heard right, $200 million. Let that sink in. Mickelson has been defiant after making the switch to LIV and has recently stated that he was on the winning side. Speaking of winning, despite Lefty's legacy, he is struggling to produce on the golf course and finished 32nd on the money list, earning a little over $1.5 million. Yes, LIV Golf has put Mickelson on the path to becoming the next billionaire who is a sports athlete. So whose side are you on? LIV Golf or the PGA Tour? What do you make of all the lucrative earnings these players are taking from the LIV Golf Tour? Let me know in the comments section. Smash the like button and subscribe for more premium sports-related content. Until next time.